Hello, my beautiful people. It's an amazing Sunday. It's raining. This is why I'm not doing my outdoors things. I was actually going to take you guys there, but the sound of the rain is actually quite loud. So this is why I didn't do it. I did go for my walk though. These are all my thoughts and opinions based on public information out there. Please do your own research. And if there's anything you'd like to share, please do comment. And this is for entertainment purposes only. Also, if you want to help me, please share, subscribe, and like the videos. Okay. Also, go to Trevor Colt, the website. He's a true war veteran who went to Afghanistan. I don't know how many hundreds of times or something like that. And he's very brave calling Harry's lies and BS. And also, he is actively trying to working with veterans, disabled veterans and veterans who come back who have mental health issues. So he's helping them, trying to raise funds and stuff. So please do go to his channel, like his videos, listen to what he has to say. This is the real deal when it comes to a war veteran. Anyways, let's get into what the thing is. Meghan is a racist, and this is my opinion based on everything about this woman. Her father, whom I used to believe a lot, but now stated that she never suffered racism, and also people at the school say she never did either. This teacher didn't even know that she was half black, or her mother was black, or that her mother was partly black, because her mother also is not 100% black. Not that it matters, but since a lot of people in the United States and nowadays in these times, people are, oh, you have one drop of black blood and you're done and you're black and whatever. So anyways, so Meghan Markle herself has said that she could not identify with the black community, with the blacks. She used to call them the blacks because she was white. She identified as white. Her skin was white. Her features are white. The only thing, and she hated it, was her hair. So, and as we know, she's been straightening the hell out of it ever since then. Now, I'm going to make a small comment here before I continue. In one of the videos, I said that I wanted to have my jowls done because I'm 53 years old. So, your face starts to sink like that. And I wanted to have my jowls done. And I'm hoping that, Alaris and Mark get the message. Anyways, but this is not something, I'm not against plastic surgery, but I'm not advocating and I'm not preaching to people how to be authentic. Her accent is so fake because she's trying not to sound black that, it's disgusting. There are, every time they get in a platform, is to preach, to tell people to be authentic, while at the same time erasing everything about themselves or doing the opposite of what they're preaching. So I don't have a problem with who I am. I love my face. Meghan Markle hates herself, hates her face, because she has altered everything. The latest nose job, how she had that tip thing? It's gone. She has more space between here and there. Her lips are getting a little bit thinner because she doesn't want to look black. She doesn't like looking black. She's not proud of having black heritage. Now, why do I say this? All her boyfriends have been white. When she was trying to be set up with a black footballer in the UK, when she came over, she didn't really pursue that because it's not to her taste. But all her boyfriends have been white. Her friends, whenever given the chance to choose her own circle, all of them have been as white and as privileged as they come. She went to Canada, which is a very diverse community. The ethnic groups are amazing. Meghan Markle didn't go to the ghettos. She didn't go to ethnic places. No, she befriended the whitest families and most privileged families in Toronto. Her circle of friends was white. I guess she tolerated Serena because Serena was a world celebrity, just like she probably tolerates Oprah. But it's not that she hung out with these people. Well, she hangs out with everybody because she uses everybody. I don't think this woman has the capability of actually liking somebody for who they are. I think she's a complete predator. But anyways, so our White, whenever she has had a chance to choose her friendships, her circle of friends that she surrounds herself with, they're white. And not only white, really white. So that says a lot about it. So when I hear people in the Black community saying how, and now I want to also, something that really bothers me. For some reason, the majority of Black people in the United States think that racism only happens to Black people. That's not true. Black people are very racist towards Latinos and Asian. And we are more of a minority in the US than the Black population. And they're very racist against us. Yet you don't hear us bitching about it. I mean, I'm just pointing it out here. But anyways, going back to Meghan Markle. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this video is because Omid Scobie, or whatever the hell his name is, who is as white as they come. This guy, and for people who think that because her mother was Iranian or part Iranian or something like that, that makes him ethnic, I got news for you. Iranian people, especially where his mother comes from, they're very white. They're Aryan. And Aryan is very white. His last name is Scottish. He's not, just because he has brown hair, it doesn't mean that he is ethnic at all. But anyways, but Omid came out and said that Meghan doesn't want a white middle-aged man criticizing her or talking about her. That is the purest definition of racism and discrimination. Racism is when you discriminate against somebody for the skin color or their culture. I think it's mostly skin color on this. But also gender. She's completely discriminating against a gender, a particular gender. Now, what makes me laugh really is that all of you Black people there supporting this white woman and calling her one of your own. Meghan Markle, they say, oh, she's a Black woman. No, to be a Black woman, you have to have Black color skin. Her mother could be called Black woman because her features are Black. Obama, for example, Barack Obama, his mother is completely white and his father is Black, but he turned out Black. You know, Meghan and with her father being Black and her mother being partially Black, came out as white as they come. She came out with their side of the family. Are you going to be claiming that her kids, who are as white as they can possibly be, one of them is even ginger, is Black? Probably she would be offended if you called her kid Black because she sees that as being beneath her. Now, for her 40th birthday, I was laughing. For her 40th birthday, she uses the royal family's platform. And this is another thing I want to stress. Meghan Markle, Rachel Meghan Markle, has no platform. Nobody cares what she has to say. The Duchess of Sussex, due to respect to the crown, to the Queen, and because it's a title that gives prestige and association to the current monarch, she still has access to that platform, right? So abusing her husband's platform by using her husband's titles, she gets a platform. So for her 40th birthday, she used that platform to send a message of 40 women give 40 minutes, right? I think that the only Blackish, and I'm saying this is really funny because this actress who showed her t-shirt or whatever, she actually was in a TV show called Blackish because she's not that Black and her features are very white because she's mixed race, and the show itself was called Blackish. Okay, but who did Meghan Markle choose to be her co-host or to share that platform with? for her 40th birthday, trying to send a message about something important. She didn't choose grassroots, like they say in that Sussex Royal thing that's still up, that they're going to work with grassroots people and stuff like that. She didn't choose a grassroots person, no, or a Black female, rising Black female person from the grassroots to share her stage or her platform, or anybody from the Black community who works with charities. I know a lot of charitable foundations and a lot of very worthy programs led by very, very outgoing Black female ladies, No. Who did she choose for her 40th birthday message to be broadcast worldwide? The whitest of the whitest, middle-aged female, Melissa McCarthy. I think her last name is even Irish or Scottish. She's no grassroots. She's white as they come. And you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Why didn't she have Selena? No, not Selena. What's her name? Serena Williams, or any other rising Black person who works in a community, with the Black community. Why? Because she doesn't see herself as Black. She does not, as she has said many times, she doesn't identify with the Black community because she's white. And she sees Black people as being beneath her. So to me, it's always funny when I see all these people, Black people, fighting for her and saying that she suffers from racism. Well, Meghan is discriminating against them. But these are just my thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think? I wanted to talk quickly about something that came up also about Prince Charles. Prince Charles, that his right-hand man was forced to quit because letters that were published by the Daily Mail were posted. And please be aware that this racket, this scam, has been ongoing since at the very least 2003 that they could trace back the letters, okay? It was even way from before, and I'll tell you why. When Princess Diana and he was still married to Princess Diana, they did this documentary. Remember that they both sat down and they were interviewed for a long time, and then they were followed around for 1 year. Princess Diana, in her own words, she said that they were approached, Prince Charles was approached, they would make a large donation to the charities if they allowed access to the charities, to him. And he said, okay, but they didn't want him. They wanted him and Princess Diana. And Princess Diana refused because she said that it was really bad taste to do that for cash. And that she didn't feel uncomfortable, that it was denigrating the place and everything. But because Charles insisted on it, she didn't want to upset her husband. So she agreed to it, but she felt really uncomfortable. Yet Prince Charles was feeling okay. And this is back in the 1980s. So for anybody who thinks, I think that Prince Charles is a coward. Even Prince Philip used to call Prince Charles rent-a-royal. People are trying to defend that. You can't defend that because it's the same thing that Sarah Ferguson did and what Harry and Meghan are doing. People are trying to justify things. This is not justifiable. The ends does not justify the means, and especially when he doesn't need to do it. And you know what's terrible? That the royal accounts that they report, they really now have to be scrutinized. They all have to be scrutinized. Just with the 100,000 pounds thing that somebody was getting 25,000 here and there. How are these things being reported? And make no mistake that this is Charles. And he's a coward because he blames his staff. His staff doesn't do anything without his approval. This is like when you are the mob, and you're the godfather. When somebody whacks somebody, it's because the godfather didn't come and tell you to do this and that, but there were discussions and they got the message. And it's the same with Charles. Charles is, in my opinion, he's a disgusting human being. And I'm sorry, I know I have a lot of people who like Prince Charles, but please tell me one redeemable quality. The accounts have to be scrutinized now because we don't really know. Have they been lying about how the money's being spent? We don't know. Have they been used? Because he expenses everything. So these are just my thoughts and opinions. But what do you guys think about Meghan? She is racist. She has golden opportunity after golden opportunity to reach out to the Black community, to elevate, to get actually really grassroots community, not only from the Black community, from Latino, Asian, Indian community, who are very horribly discriminated in the United States. The Black people think they have it bad. Go to the Indian community, the Latino community, the Asian community has it worse. But anyways, but Meghan, these people who are fighting for her, and she doesn't want to have anything to do with them. I mean, and what the hell? Where is her mother? Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Please do leave your comments. And I hope I didn't offend anybody. These are really just my views, because you have to follow what this woman is doing. Having the perfect opportunity to have even like a couple, maybe, you know what, it would have been nice for her to have like a meeting with grassroots communities, Black communities and different ethnicities that she's working with. She's not working with anybody. She gets Melissa McCarthy to make fun of the Queen. And what is worse, because this is not observed a lot, but they're making fun of a culture, because the monarchy is part of a culture. This is like making fun of rituals from the Indians over there, or the Black people who have their rituals in church, or their traditions. Traditions is part of a culture. So they were making fun of the British culture, which I find disgusting and appalling, because she's using a title that opened the doors for her. Because Meghan Markle was rejected in Hollywood, who was once rejected in Hollywood for her complete lack of talent, is now has doors open, is now semi-accepted because of her status. And the status comes from the title of her husband and the family that she's slandering. Anyways, these are just my thoughts, and I hope I haven't offended anybody. Okay, thank you, and leave your comments.